Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video, and back with my chart haul video for June of 2K21. A few records I want to show you that I liked this month and throughout the past 4 weeks or so. But first of all, I'm really struggling with this video today because the lighting conditions are like tricky. It's mid-afternoon on a Saturday. It's partly sunny and partly like overcast with super thick grayish rain clouds and stuff, and this results in like a back and forth of changing lighting conditions in the windows behind me. And as you know, as soon as the sun shines into these windows, I get a kind of yellowish tan and stuff, which I don't like. So I'm really trying to have like a window of opportunity here to shoot this video when it's overcast, which is happening right now. So I'm going to go into like well, not overcast anymore, as I can see things getting brighter again. So trial and error. Yeah, one of the first records you've seen already here. Microtom's Ratio, his debut album as a solo artist, straight out of Augsburg, Germany. I've been writing the liner notes for this one, limited to 200 copies. Actually, my copy is 212 of 200. A debut album, 7 tracks for those who like playful electronica, bass music, things a little beyond the usual realm of this, a little bit of freestyle, free float and experimental music as well, and good stuff. You've seen this in the unboxing video where I share a little bit more about this, and I will link this unboxing video of course in the end card. But get this if you're into like electronica and bass music, and also if you like the first played albums on Warp, not exactly as a like one-on-one copy, but the vibe, the playfulness and the melodic aspects are similar. So get into this. Microtom Ratio available via BANDCAMP and in a few selected shops, of course. The next one you've seen as well. Nothing more to say about this, I guess. Evermore by Taylor Swift, my favorite album of the month for sure. Looks beautiful on greenish vinyl. I've unboxed this, listened to this a few times already. Of course I have. Champagne Problems is a killer, of course. Closure has grown on me big time. Right Where You Left Me is like a big like jam for me in terms of it gets stuck in my head all the time. There are a lot of great songs on this green vinyl. Of course, you've seen this in an unboxing video, so no need to like lose more words about this. Get this even if you're not a Taylor Swift fan, but if you're into like indie or indie folk or whatever, this is like a future classic, I guess. For me it is, at least. Now we're going to go into 7-inch territories. On the Alchemy Dubs label, Oja featuring Nick Torp, Notting Hill and Notting Hill Dub, limited edition 7-inch, 300 copies available, I guess. This is 350 hand numbered. This is copy 110 of 350. Beautiful black vinyl, and what this is, of course, you might have already guessed, this is dub music. Classic. The two versions are not that different from each other, I'd say, but this is like proper uplifting dub music, not super special, but proper tools. I really enjoyed them, and I haven't bought like a proper dub 7-inch in quite a while, and definitely not one with big center holes. So I really dig this. I really dig the design of the sleeve and the logo of the Alchemy Dubs label, which also has like a nice stamp on the flip side here of the cover. Really good stuff. I really enjoy this. Oja featuring Nick Torp, Notting Hill, but there is no like vocal version on there. This is two different instrumentals. So if you're a proper reggae dub lover and love like reggae dub instrumentals, this one's gonna work for you, I guess. And now we're gonna go back to a repress. Underground Resistance, Nocturbulous Behavior by the Suburban Night. This is a classic from back in '93 out of Detroit. Underground Resistance 011. repressed once again, like a lot of Underground Resistance tracks are, and yeah, this is definitely good stuff. If you're into proper techno, like very darkish, ominous techno things, techno vibes, and the nocturbulous behavior kind of translates to, well, yeah, hunting activities at night, as it is stated here. Nocturbulous, a creature who hunts at night, produced by the Suburban Night from back in 1993, now repressed, Underground Resistance 011. Yeah, Underground Resistance is one of those labels. In the past, I liked some of their stuff for sure, but some of the really classic stuff has grown on me over the past years, I guess, so I'm really trying to stock up my collection with those classic Detroit techno tunes as well, as far as I can afford it, of course. But yeah, this is good, and of course this is my handwriting there. Next one is a 12-inch single, which is still in a shrink wrap kind of, so I will show it to you on the Therapy label, which is relatively new and like related to the Because at Banger Complex kind of. Logic 1000, you've got the whole night to go. The second release I have bought by Logic 1000, a female DJ and producer, who comes at us with a kind of interesting twist on things here, for sure. Like a wide variety of stuff, from like pump and house to minimalistic tech house to electro to like tech house mixed with a little bit of like old school rave breakbeat influences. Definitely a DJ tool and nothing you would like put on the turntable and listen to like at home and not in a context of a DJ set. But well, one of the labels that is distributed by the company I work at, so I found this in a warehouse and discovered this and had a listen and was like, okay, I gotta get this. So got this 12-inch. And finally, one special thing, only a few copies, maybe maximum 10 or 15 might exist of this album in this form. You might not know what this is if you just read the this like cryptic combination of numbers, but what this is a new Digitalism album, a JPEG on their label Magnetism as a test press. So yeah, test pressings of course are only a few copies available worldwide, so this album, I have had this for quite a while right now. Sitting here, I've reviewed this as well, but I decided not to show this until the album is officially out, which has been released like earlier this month, I guess. So here it is, white label copies. I don't have any track names because, well, it's a test press, but it's interesting stuff. Digitalism are from Hamburg, and I've known Easy, one of the guys in the band, from like even before he was in that project. And I remember he was working at a company, and I knew as well, and he played me the first Digitalism demos like on a cassette, I guess, or on a CDR when he was working in that place. And yeah, I wouldn't say we are friends, but we are like cool and stuff, and every now and then we run into each other on the streets like it is, or in like concerts or whatever. So what this is, of course, if you know Digitalism, yeah, they've evolved from like a new rave project into yeah, a proper band which does like some electro punk, indie synth pop, some club bangers as well, but most of this is more like in a band context with Yancy on vocals, of course, and Easy on electronics. Interestingly, this album, even though it has like 4 tracks or 3 tracks per side, depending on the side, runs on 45 RPM, I guess, for like sound quality reasons and stuff. I don't know how the proper version, like the proper full version sounds like. I haven't heard this, but there's also an interesting cover, like JPEG and like yeah, kind of graphic design oriented, the original cover, but this is the super limited test press, and I got hold of it like a few weeks before it was released. Actually, I guess 2 months before it was released, I had this already sitting in my collection, and it is like very interesting stuff. Like especially if you know the guys in the band and stuff and see how they've evolved over the course of the, I don't know, past 15 years maybe, or even longer. I don't know exactly how long we've known each other, but this is super cool to have. I've been listening to this even prior, before I shot this video. So yeah, if you see this around, give it a listen if you're into the more pop side of electronic music, for sure. And this is the last one. And yeah, I got announced, well, I met my old friend Donna Meyer, with whom I produced that Phre Breaks Forward single on my label, Phre Breaks Forward, a while ago. Today briefly, because she was in town and yeah, was on the way to Frankfurt actually, so she flew into Hamburg, was going to Frankfurt right now, and we met up, and she gave me actually a few of our singles we've produced, like on Rudel Records, the label I was part of, her label I was part of for a while, back in like 2007, 2008 and stuff. And we did a remix for the Washington-based band Ostinato, which is more like a post-rock band actually, and we did a drum and bass remix of that. And I got a few copies here in my place, so they will be available at the record store I work at soon again. So I was running out of copies, and now I have some again to sell. So if you drop by in the record store and see me around and are into drum and bass, ask for those, because they will not be available on my Bandcamp, but just for the store for the time being. And I'm working on some other ideas to make them available, maybe, and also other stuff. But this will be a thing to do in the future. So yeah, that's it for now. My chart haul for June 2K21. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this video, of course, share, like, subscribe, you know the score. Leave a comment down in the description box. All my socials are down as well, and the dates for radio as well. And I'm going to see you in the next one, and I will link one of the videos I've shot recently up here somewhere or down there. I always tend to forget where it is, so you can watch more. Bass Junkie out for now. See you in the next one.